So what's up? So for anyone that follows my Spanish content, hey y'all, I don't live in Spain anymore. Surprise! I moved back to the US about a few months ago. I live in Nebraska now. There are a lot of things I miss about living in Spain, Madrid specifically. I already knew I was gonna miss a lot of things, but I just wanted to share some things with you guys. So if you're coming to Madrid, you can just look forward to them, and if you're leaving Madrid, you can feel the pain with me of things I just really miss about living in Spain. So let's just get into it. Let's go. Okay, my first thing I really miss about living in Spain is the transportation and being in a city that's just so walkable. In Nebraska, we don't have really any public transportation. They're trying to make things happen where we have a train system. Well, I guess it's like a train somewhere to get like long distances, but I mean like intercity, they don't have any type of anything. They have buses, but they're not, yeah, like, no. You have to have a car. Living in Madrid was the first big city I ever lived in, so I just really appreciated being able to walk everywhere, and I felt like even if I didn't exercise, I was moving around so much, and it's just so good for you, and you're outside, and I just felt a lot more connected to people and to the environment as well, because you're actually outside on a daily basis and you can breathe in the air and you're like, dang, this is a city with a lot of pollution. But I really enjoyed it. It was just so nice. You just walk out of your house, you walk on the train, you don't have to worry about parking or getting in car accidents or insurance or gas. It's just driving. I don't know why it stresses me out so much, but it does. It just really does. The funniest things happen to me in the subway station in Madrid. Just like the funniest things, and I just kind of miss that. I really do. Okay, the second thing I miss about Spain in general, but Madrid specifically, is the architecture. So Spain is a lot older country than the United States, so the architecture is a lot older, especially where I live. Everything kind of looks kind of similar, especially the houses and stuff. Where in Madrid, the architecture is, many buildings don't look that similar. They have the same European vibe, but it's just so beautiful in my opinion. It's something I should just stare at all day long, is the architecture there. Like, I remember walking down like every street and being like, wow, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And then my ex being like, you walk by this street every day, it's the same street. I'm like, I know, it's still so beautiful. The third thing I miss about Spain is kind of the food, believe it or not. When I first went to Spain, not gonna lie, did not like the food. I thought it was really bland. But I do really appreciate now how simple their food is and how light it is and how they just cook with simple ingredients, like just olive oil and just good olive oil. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I did not know what olive oil tasted like, for real, until I moved to Spain. The olive oil that they sell over here is not olive oil. It's not even close. Like, I was like, wow, this stuff tastes like olives. It's so good. I miss that. I miss it. I miss that so much. Like just getting some olive oil in some bread and just dipping it in and being very satisfied. Yeah, I miss that. Number 4 is free and cheap healthcare. So just yesterday, I had such an eye issue. My eye, guys, was just messed up, and I don't got health insurance at the moment. So I was like, I can't go to the doctor because I would have to pay literally probably like $2,000 to go. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick my head in a bowl of water and hope and pray it comes out and don't cut my eye off and go blind or something. Yeah, I'm working on that. But in Spain, you know, that's something free that you get when you are working there as an auxiliar de conversación. Check out this video if you don't know what that is, or if you're interested in working in Spain. But it's all free, guys. It's all free. If you need to get a prescription, obviously you pay for that, but the visit itself, anything like that is free. So if you cut your eye open, you can go to the doctor and you don't have to decide, going blind or paying $2,000, which one? So you don't have that like in Spain, so that's nice. The fifth thing I really miss about living in Spain is the culture of making time to live your life and working to live, not living to work. And I just miss the culture of after work, people go with their friends and just have a drink. Maybe it's just one, and maybe it's just 45 minutes, but people make the time to do things like that. Where coming back to the US, it's like nobody has time until like the weekend, so everyone is like trying to shove everything in the weekend. You don't see your friends all week, and it's different. It's different, and it's not better or worse, but I just really miss that about Spain. I miss going out honestly every day and just being social and keeping up with relationships, and it's just something that I feel like coming back to Nebraska, it's like pulling teeth trying to get people to come out and do something with me on a weekday, because it's like, I have to work in the morning, and I'm like, okay, it's just an hour. Oh my God, gas. And it's like, oh, it's not that much. So it's just different, it's different. Another thing to go off of that is right now at 24, for me, the most important thing is to travel. So I work to travel. I save money and I do other things, but in general, every coin I make, I'm already setting that aside for a trip. Always, like always. Round the clock. I don't mind having a smaller space to live in. I don't mind having less food to eat every month. I make sure all my coins go to traveling. So I think I'm working to live my life. And I feel like a lot of the culture in the US is to live to work, and people live to work and get a better job and always move up in their job. They never really like enjoy life, and they're always saving money. It's good to save money, don't get me wrong. It's very good to save money. But I think people don't live their life as much as in Spain, where everyone's literally just living their life. So great. Okay, the sixth thing I miss about living in Spain is the events. Events. Obviously, if you live in a big city, this is not gonna be something you're gonna miss, but there's just always things to do. It doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. Any day of the week, there's something to do in Madrid, Spain, and I just really miss that. In Nebraska, we have things to do. Like Omaha is a pretty big city, and there are things to do, but any day of the week like that is not like here at all. Like there's events, but it's not every day of the week you can just go out and find stuff to do. Number 7, this is a huge one for me, and one thing I really miss is being able to make friends a lot easier. So as an adult, I didn't realize how hard it is to make friends if they're not your coworkers and you're not in school where you're around classmates. It's just really hard. Whereas in Spain, I could go up to anybody. It doesn't matter, and I could just be like, hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Kat. Soy de Nebraska. ¿Qué me recomiendas hacer en Madrid? And they would just be like, oh my God, let's be friends. Yeah. Like, I don't know. And I feel like if you go up to somebody in the US and you don't know them, they're just like, are you okay? Like, are you on drugs? Why are you talking to me? And this like has happened to me, and I'm like, okay, I cannot just go up to people and just be like, hey, what's up? I'm Kat, talk to me. Yeah, people think you're weird. So yeah, it's just different and I miss it. Number 8, this may sound really stupid, but I kind of just miss being that foreign black girl in Spain. When you're a foreigner like that, living in a different country, you're kind of becoming an ambassador, not just yourself, but an entire country and an entire race in my case. If you've ever met a foreign person here, let's just say somebody from Pakistan, and everything you judge off of Pakistan is usually from that person, right? You're like, oh my God, Pakistanis are so great. You know, I met this Pakistani guy, he's so funny, da da da. So you kind of become this representation of your whole race and your whole country. And I always took that opportunity as an opportunity of education when people have questions about blacks in the US and my hair and just things. And things people ask you is like really kind of scary. That like, oh, do you have a gun? No, I don't have a gun. But to use that opportunity as a learning lesson for people, I really liked. Whereas in the US, people aren't gonna ask you things like that, and people just assume, and there's stereotypes. And I think when you're a foreigner, people are a lot more open to just kind of ask you about your life and your culture and find out the real you. So that's cool. Number 9 is I miss cheap travel and living so close to so many different countries. So Spain, as you know, is the western side of Europe. It's the closest, well, other than Portugal, it's the closest that you're gonna get to the US, that far of the world. And then you're close to Africa, and then you're close to all of the other European countries. So it's just a really great place to travel from, and it's just really cheap. And I've said this many times in other videos, I went to Morocco for $40 round trip, 40 euros round trip. And that's just something you're never gonna find in the US. Everything is just, it's not expensive. Like I went to Arizona for like $200 round trip, and that was really cheap. But in general, like in Europe, I didn't spend more than $100 on any flight ever. Like ever. In the whole 4 years I was there, I've never spent more than $100. That was actually like a goal of mine. I just miss that, obviously. It's just, you can go a lot more places for a lot cheaper and your money is spread out a lot farther than spending $500 every trip in the United States. Number 10, my last thing that I miss about Spain. There's actually a lot of things I miss about Spain, but the 10th one that I can think of is I miss speaking Spanish. I miss it so much. Echo mucho de menos hablar un idioma tan bonito y es un reto para mí hablar español. Me gusta hablar en inglés, pero estudiar tanto un idioma hasta que no es necesario tener un diccionario es súper bonito. Me encantaría trabajar en algo donde puedo usar el español más, el idioma más, pero desafortunadamente en Nebraska no hay mucha demanda a hablar en español aquí, así que tengo que hablar sola con mi cámara y a YouTube. Hola, amigos. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Those are my 10 things I really miss about Spain. I'm sure there's gonna be more things I think of as the time goes on, and let me know what things you guys miss, not only about living in Spain, but just living in a foreign country or just traveling abroad, and we can share some tears together. Oh my God. Anyways, I love you all. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.